up, guys? This week's topic of the week is
self-image.
And personally, growing up, I can't say that I had an actual self-image problem, but there were some things that went on in my life that if I would have allowed them to have an effect on me, really would have hindered my life and how I did things. Growing up, I've always been small, skinny, petite, whatever you want to call it, and people will constantly tell me that. I mean, from my friends to family members, everybody used to talk about how skinny I was. The boys growing up would tease me on the block that I grew up on, calling me skinny, a twig, a stick, a Chico stick, a cigarette, a Q-tip. I mean, in the list. See, and kids could be, it was kind of hard. But if I didn't know who I was as a person at a young age, like I said, those things would have hindered me. Even now, I have an issue with people telling me that I'm skinny. Girl, you so skinny. Oh my God, you don't need to lose no weight. And personally, if I feel like I need to lose 10 pounds because I feel weight, I feel like there's too much weight being carried by me. That's fine. I'm not anorexic. That's just what it is. But how would you feel if you gained a couple pounds and I was like, dang girl, you so fat and plump. Oh, you got big since high school. You would look at me like you wanted to kick my throat off. And I don't want, and it's a double standard that I think really needs to be hushed. It's not cool to point out anything about one person. So that was my personal experience that I had to deal with, and I had to really know myself in order to not let that hinder me in what I did in my life.
My personal experience was dealing with my chest and how huge it is for my little body. Like growing up, I remember when I was talking to this guy, and his friend came over and was like, whoa, she got some big old fill in the blank.
Right.
And so, I've always dealt with, wow, is my chest really that big? And how do I deal with that? And especially being a dancer, we've always had these certain body types that we're supposed to live up to. Being around ballet dancers who are this thin and who have none at all, and then being around me, being myself, being a little shapely and curvy compared to them, it was kind of hard. And I kind of wish sometimes that I didn't have, all of this. And maybe I was an A cup. But you know what? I had to come to I came to the conclusion that I was made out of the image of Jesus Christ, of God, and that, I was designed specifically for the way that I am. This is how I'm supposed to be. So yeah, that's what I dealt with. And I found a statistic also, and I read that 92% of women want to change some aspect of their body. And that's a lot of women. So 92%? You guys,
like 92 out of 100.
Right. So, and yeah, think about that.
Right. Let that marinate.
What about you?
Yeah, I kind of already touched on mine in my self-image confessional that I've always had a problem with weight because unlike Naiva and Jay, I was chubby when I was little. So all the kids used to tease me and call me like Fat Patty, Fat Soul, just all these like fat names, any name that you could think of, I was called that. So since I'm small now, I still kind of am self-conscious about weight. So I'm always working out. I'm always like on a certain diet to try to stay small because I just don't want to have to go through what I went through as a child again. And the statistic that I found was more young women are afraid of being fat than getting cancer, nuclear wars, or their parents dying. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, more women would rather be skinny. Wait, how do I say that?
Like more women would rather be skinny than
their parent died.
Yeah, like they wouldn't care if their parents died as long as they're skinny. Yeah, right.
So,
as long as they're thin, they don't care if we get bombed by another country. Like that's just
I'm skinny.
Right, I'm skinny. I'm gonna die skinny. No.
Right. And the crazy thing is that I found that most African American women don't even work out because of their hair. They don't want to sweat their hair out, so they don't exercise.
Your ain't yours, no way.
So you get it. You gotta hear. These are real life situations. This is what girls is all about. We want to hear some of your testimonies and your stories dealing with your self-image.
And really quickly, I forgot to give you guys my my statistic. It's that 70% of 15 to 17-year-olds won't even participate in daily activities because of their lack of self-worth. And I mean, it's like you'd rather sit in the house and be depressed than to go out with your friends because you're 10 or 15 pounds heavier than what society tells you that you should be. So I mean, it's really a reality check for us and the rest of you all to really, let's love ourselves. Right. You know, we can't love another person unless we love ourselves. So with that being said, quickly, we got our we found our research from University of Colorado at Boulder, and that website is cuhealth@colorado.edu. Also, their helpline, you can reach them by phone. So if you're having a problem with your self-image, if you feel like, you know, you have a friend that needs help, you can give them the number. Is 303-735-6433, and there they'll give you any help that you guys need. They can point you to direction in your city so you can get help ASAP. So with that being said, that's all we have for you guys. We hope you take note and remember, love yourselves. We love you.
Hug yourself.
Alright, it's been real, guys, and it will be real. That's my little cousin. She just hopped in.
Alright.
Alright. Peace, guys.
Love.